right, so I didn't plan on coming live tonight, but something happened today, and it was actually important enough to go live, and I want to talk about that. So if you subscribe to our channel at all, you'll notice that I put up a photo today of a black man who was kneeling on a 2-year-old, or at the time when it was 2, but a little child's neck, and he said BLM forever. Now, we had a lot of comments on that. We had a lot of people saying, oh, how do you know he's black? How do you know support? How do you know he's Black Lives Matter? You guys are just trying to blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the thing about it. The fact is he says BLM forever, right? So logically, one can conclude he's a Black Lives Matter supporter. And it amazes me because there's Christians out there, people who say they're Christian, who will literally deny everything. Black folks and whatever, and not all of them, of course, but the ones who were commenting, well, they'll try to make excuses saying, this isn't Black Lives Matter. You want to blame everybody for these things. Well, you know what? Every time we post something like this, it always happens to be somebody who's involved with the Black Lives Matter movement or is a supporter of Black Lives Matter. So my thing is how many times do you need to see people doing this before you realize it is what it is? Okay? So in this particular instance, this man, if you want to call him that, in the photo, he posted on social media, and that's the thing. Facebook allowed it to happen. Facebook allowed this photo to be posted, right? But this man, okay, was kneeling on the neck of a white-year-old. And people thought, oh, it was fake, it was photoshopped. And again, this is Christians, right? It's photoshopped, it's not real. Well, here it is. Charges are pending by the Clark County Prosecutor's Office against a man accused of, this comes out of Ohio, kneeling on the neck of a 2-year-old child in a photo shared on social media, according to the Clark County Sheriff's Office. The man, who deputies identified as Isaiah Jackson, age 20, has been booked in the Clark County Jail on a probation violation and remains in the jail Wednesday afternoon, according to online jail records. The sheriff's office said a case against Jackson has been presented to the prosecutor's office, who will provide a determination on the scope and breadth of the felony charges that Jackson will face in the alleged incident. Clark County Sheriff's Office Lieutenant Christopher Schultz said in a media release, investigators did not detail the charges Jackson might be charged with. Deputies said an investigation was launched Tuesday after they were made aware of the photo, which shows a man with his knee on the back of a child's neck. Okay? The child appears to be crying in the photo while a second person holds the child's hands behind their back. The photo's caption reads, BLM now. But you're right, he's not part of the Black Lives Matter movement. Nothing to do with it, right? I mean, come on. This is what talking to, these Christians that, oh, it's not Black Lives Matter. It is. When are you going to wake up and get it? This is a terrorist organization. These people are fascists. These people are evil. They are devils, okay? The Black Lives Matter movement. Subsequent interview with the mother revealed that she was unaware of the photo having been taken or its contents until she had been informed by other parties, Schultz said. This photo was first reported. A social media photo of a man kneeling on the back of the neck of a child is currently under investigation. A picture is posted and sent to News Center 7 Tuesday, showing the man with his knee on the back of a child's neck. So it's not fake news, right? It's not. This is very real, okay? This is a man, a black man, with a white baby. He was dating a white woman, a single mom, and he held the baby down. Somebody held the baby down while he kneeled on the baby's neck, a 2-year-old child's neck. It's absolutely disgusting, okay? And if you want to see the photo, I will gladly provide it here for you. Because again, and what bothered me about this was the Christians, was the people that call themselves Christians. One woman told me, she's like, oh, you bought the name Warriors for Christ. You don't even deserve the name. Gee, I wonder where she got that lie from. Nobody bought the name Warriors for Christ. That's just a flat out lie. Okay, we know where she got that from. It's from the guy who stalks us who said that. It's a flat out lie. We legally own the name Warriors for Christ. Okay, do you think these devils will repent? No. All right, now you should be hearing me. So, again, here it is. Yes, we know Bevelin. Now you should be hearing me. So again, I want to read you the comments we got, because this is the state of the church today. This is the American church. Nobody wants to believe anything, right? They want to make this about the ones exposing this. Oh, you're the evil one. You're the one doing this. You're the one, you're doing this. So I said the truth about the Black Lives Matter movement. This man is dating a single white mom, and this is what he did to her son. 123 comments. One says, why should the kid be subject to this social kind of humiliation? That one's fine. Looks like he's spending time in jail, which is true. This is disgusting. Not even a baby's life means anything to him, right? I'm pretty sure he's a race-baiting dude, doesn't look black. Okay. And I said he's black. He was sub for no reason at all. That's a white man. LOL. Do you not see the man holding her? Worse for Christ, he is clearly white. His facial features are clearly Caucasian. He's a white man trying to hurt the black community and make it look bad. You mean not black like Drake and Obama? Come on now. Devin D, LOL Nevin, okay, say messed up, real bad, you don't have to deflect, you didn't do it. Worse for Christ is not black, he looks Mexican and white, but I'm going to look it up and I'll be right back. Worse for Christ just went to his page, seen his baby pictures, another close-up picture of him. He's Latino, not black. He is black. But it doesn't matter, this wrong either way, no matter what race he was, although he's not black. Dude looks just like skinny Jorge, whatever. He's another Sean King. These people make up 2/3 of the BLM. You're live in San Diego. You're lucky to catch black people with BLM. It's a gay white liberal movement. I'm like 90% certain he is white. If anything, the guy is mixed. No way is that man black. You see this? These people, they're so in denial. Their minds are so deviant. They're so turned over that the evidence presented to them, and this is Christians, mind you. This is Christians, and this is what drives us crazy as far as Christianity goes. Okay, is they're just in denial. They're in denial. I always said it was Black Lives Matter. This is a portion of sports Black Lives Matter. But people are so triggered. No, sorry. It is. This is exactly what it is. Okay? This is exactly what it is. But the church today wants to make excuses. I said, you're wrong. Goes, can you prove I am? He looks like Post Malone. Looks like he had a black boyfriend in the pin. Why are you all assuming his skin color? He probably identifies as black. It was sub for no reason at all. A guy was arrested and is in jail facing charges. Right? LOL, he isn't even black. Pretty sure he was traded in this Chappelle. So some of the comments are disgusting. Poor baby. She chose him. Looks like a classic case of the one of if one is like this, then all are like this. Not at all. This is just the latest example. Words for Christ. So it's how is this guy black? You see, we didn't even say black. We said Black Lives Matter. But you see, it's the racist that sees skin color. I could care less if the guy's black, white, yellow, green, or whatever. I don't care. The fact is, he's a supporter of Black Lives Matter. If he was a white guy, I'd post the same thing. But it's the racists that are so focused on skin color because our post never mentioned anything about skin color. Even the title of this video and the description mentions absolutely nothing about skin color. Nothing. I could care less what the guy's skin color is. The fact is, he supports the Black Lives Matter movement. He's probably been out there involved with their things. It's as simple as that. But you see, when all you can do is look at people and see their skin color, and you're an apologist, you're a propagandist for the liberals. If you're a limp-wristed pansy Christian who's so afraid to just call it like you see it, hey, Black Lives Matter does support him. That's what I'm saying. We keep seeing these people that do these violent acts, that do these things. They're not Black. They are Black Lives Matter. I don't understand why people are so, they're cognitive dissonance. It's crazy. And then, of course, Adam commented here and he says, oh, of course it would look like to you, and you were so righteous like you claim, and of course this guy in this picture should be arrested, and the baby's mother arrested as well. And you should know damn well it's got nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. Mm-hmm. He was arrested, genius. I'm not sure, So it's Mom needs to be arrested too for allowing this. Let's see. The man who wants equality then, dear fellow Jews, you're crazier than a bat without wings. I don't know what that's about. BM is not about blacks and equality. It's true. And that's just it. Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with blacks. Nothing. They have all this money and they haven't helped one black community, one black person. Nothing. Right? They've done absolutely nothing with the money they get. So let's read these comments. Dude, are you guys sure you're doing God's work? He's triggered. Is he even leader of the BLM movement? BLM is fake and gay, but the photo doesn't expose the group as a whole. Sure it does. This is what Black Lives Matter does. Yes, they do. I mean, you see it all the time. The violence, I mean, you don't have to be black to be Black Lives Matter. Most of it is white people. If you all you care about is people's skin color, if you think it, then you're the racist. The guy definitely is not black. I'm black also. This BLM turd responding control. He's at least as black as Sean King and Rachel Dolezal. That's Adam. Unsubscribed. I said, that's okay. Come with this picture. It doesn't look real. Always looking for something to excuse the BM, right? I didn't see BM when I first saw the picture. I saw photoshopped. Oh, and I'm not for BLM. Listen, warrior, I'm not for BLM. Okay. Unsubbed. Poor taste. And I haven't seen anything worthwhile from your channel in a long time. Nothing worthwhile from your channel in a long time. I gave you a chance as I was grandfathered into being a sub from the guy you bought this channel from. I'm done. Not only is this picture of poor taste, but you're choosing to enter into a subverted ideology that is tearing this nation apart. I would think a warrior for Christ would have nothing to do with it. You don't live up to your own channel name, and that's because you bought it. You didn't even make up the name to represent your purpose. Somebody doesn't know what she's talking about. It was a good name, but you don't deserve it. Preach. So he posted a picture, said you're a liar. It's a woman named Rebecca Hicks. It's just these people are ridiculous. I know. No, I'm sorry. That's Marco. And I'm sorry. You're trying to force a narrative of separate the people. You can learn everything on Black Lives Matter. To be honest, anything doing be like this or not be on supporters. Please stop. I said you're a liar. I thought this shit about Christianity, not politics. Sub for no reason at all. Exactly. So then leave. Real Black Lives Matter supporters don't approve of this. Have you been on their website? I mean, whew. This is all they do. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and break this to you guys. I didn't want to stay on long tonight. I just figured you'd like to know that this photo was real. This is a Black Lives Matter supporter. If you don't think it is, then you're an idiot, okay? You literally need to pull your head up out the sand. If you're a Christian and you ignore this, well, you know what? If you make excuses for this, you know what? Stop calling yourself just stop, okay? Because you're the reason why we're in the mess we're in right now. Because you just want everything to be lovey-dovey, nicey, rainbows, sunshine, cupcakes, lollipops, whatever, okay? Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization. And I don't care if you're red, green, purple, black, brown, white, whatever. If you support that, if you are in it, you are a terrorist, you are a wicked devil, and you are on your way to hell. Okay? This is the Black Lives Matter movement. And if you don't believe me, go on their website, go on About Us, and read their manifesto. Okay? Go read what they want. Okay? They are Marxists. They want to destroy America. They want to rewrite our history. They want to subvert everything. They want to, I mean, in California, I think it's California, you know, they did reparations. I mean, this is absolute lunacy. And Christians are just, you need to stop it. You need to stop pointing this stuff out. You need to stop exposing this because you're tearing people apart. Right. So we're just going to go on and allow these people to destroy our homes, destroy stores, you know, rob stores of $100,000 worth of merchandise, blow up buildings, blind police. That's right. There are police officers that are blinded now because they were shooting lasers in their eyes and throwing fireworks at them. Throwing bottles at them, right? Beating up people, stepping on babies' necks. But you're right. We shouldn't point this out. We should just keep our heads buried in the stand. Maybe we'll go to Joel Osteen's church and sit there and talk about living our best life now while this is going on right outside your front door. I will not shut up. I will never stop exposing evil. And if you don't like it, seriously, there's a subscribe button. If you see it subscribed, click it and unsubscribe. It's really that simple. It's not that hard. Unsubscribe. don't follow. I mean, by now, if you're subscribed to this channel, you should know who we are, and you should know exactly what we preach. You should know that we do get involved in things like this, that we do expose evil. The fact is that most Christians don't want this because they don't want to acknowledge that this evil is taking place. Why? Because they want to show, they're so afraid of being labeled a racist that they go out of their way to try to prove they're not racist, thus makes them look racist in and of itself. When I first posted this, honestly, I didn't even think about the guy's skin color. Didn't even occur to me. All I saw was Black Lives Matter. The movement. Okay? But if you care, I mean, everyone's arguing, he's not black, he's not black. The color of your skin has nothing to do with the Black Lives Matter organization. Get that through your thick skulls. Now, we don't have an update on the baby yet to see the baby's okay, and I'm assuming he's probably okay. They would have said something, he's in the hospital or something like that. But this guy's in jail. He's going to have felony charges for this. And look, this is what Black Lives Matter is. We need to stand up against this. This is what they want to do. They want to subjugate white people. That's what they want. Anybody who's a Christian, a conservative, white Christian male, this is what they want to do. This is exactly what they want to do to us. You know? So, anyway, he's with his dad now? Good, perfect. Okay, so baby's okay. He's with his dad now. But listen, I wanted to just update you on this because of all the comments, people coming in, all the defenders of Black Lives Matter, whatever. I don't care what you have to say. I honestly don't. If you're going to defend this organization, I don't care. I honestly don't care. If you want to go around and sing Kumbaya all day long while your houses are being torn apart, while babies are having their necks bent on, hey, you know what? Then you deserve exactly what's going to happen to you. That's not a threat for me. I'm simply stating a fact. If you don't stand up against this, when they come for you, you'll have nobody stand for you because they'll take out everybody who's making a difference. And you're helping them by trying to silence those exposing this. I want to read something to you real quick. Most of us have heard this in history. Well, I mean, they probably don't teach us anymore, but, Martin Niemöller was born in the Westphalian town of Lippard, Germany. Here's the quote that he said, and this applies today. This is talking about Nazi Germany, okay? First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. If you're trying to stop everybody who's trying to bring your attention to this and trying to stop this, then you are part of the problem. You are part of the reason why these people get away with what they get away with. Okay? If you subscribe to our channels, if you download our apps, with the exception of Social Cross, that is for everybody to use, unless you're going to support and promote sin. But we are going to preach the truth of the gospel without presupposition, without worrying about how people are going to feel about what we say and what we teach. We are going to expose the evil that's taking place in our world to help wake people up. And if you don't want to hear that, then Joel Osteen is a channel you could follow. Or maybe you can go to one of those truther channels that want to just talk about the flat earth and aliens and NASA and whatever else they talk about. Okay? There you go right there. Brian Pappin, a special ed teacher at Cedar Grove High School in Atlanta, Georgia, encouraged a Black Lives Matter supporter kneeling on a white baby's neck in a viral photo to lean into it until death. But you're right. We shouldn't talk about this. We can't expose this. We want to pretend like this isn't happening. This isn't Black Lives Matter. Not at all. Lean until death. Let's see. Special education teacher encourages Black Lives Matter to kill white baby in viral photo. Wow. Brian Pappin, there it is. Brian Pappin, a special ed teacher at Cedar Grove High School in Atlanta, encouraged Black Lives Matter supporter kneeling on a white baby's neck in a viral photo to lean into it until death. TGP's Cassandra Fairbanks on Wednesday reported on a photograph of a man kneeling on the neck of a white baby while another person holds the diapered child's arm is stirring up a massive amount of rage on social media. In the photo, a man named Isaiah Jackson is seen kneeling on the neck of his girlfriend's 2-year-old son as another person holds down the diaper-clad baby's feet. The photo was captioned with BLM now MF. The viral photo caught the attention of special teacher Brian Pappin. Instead of condemning the horrific act, Pappin encouraged more violence toward the innocent baby in a Facebook post. Again, you're doing it wrong. One knee on the center of the back, one on the neck, and lean in until death. You saw the video. Get it right. Stop effing around. According to his LinkedIn page, he's been special ed teacher at Cedar Grove High School since 2018. Charges will be, Clark County Sheriff's confirmed to Gateway Pundit that he is 100% certain that charges will be filed against those responsible for the photo of a 2-year-old baby being held down as his mother's boyfriend kneeled on his neck. I will put this article in the description as well, so you guys can read this and then tell me that this is not Black Lives Matter. You can argue about this teacher's skin color all you want. He's clearly black, but that's irrelevant. So there you go there. Okay. So I just put that link in the description there. So if you don't think, wake up. You got to do something. If you don't do something, we're going to lose we're already losing. But I hope this guy gets fired. This is one special kind of evil and a freaking teacher, no less. Hang both of their sorry butts. Wow. Cancel culture works both ways. Of course, his privilege will protect him, and he's right. His privilege will protect him. Because he's black, he won't get fired for that. If he was a white guy, he would have been fired. Actually, you'd find it all over the news. And whites are the evil ones. There it is. Ha! Matter of fact, I'm going to give you the information here. I'm going to give you all the information so that you can take care. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go in our community section on our page. Studio. Actually, I'll do this when we get off live. I don't want to do this when we're live. So, again, you guys, just want to bring your attention to this, let you know that it was real, the guy's in jail, and to wake up. We'll be live tomorrow night, of course, with the teaching video. Sunday night, John Williams will be here. I don't know if he's going to come on with me or if he wants to do a video himself. And then Monday we fly out to LA. Just remember, as always, if you need prayer, use the link. Sorry, you guys can't. I still have that picture up there. Just remember, as always, if you guys need prayer, you can use the link above my head here. You can use the link. You can use the link. You can use the prayer wall inside the app. And if you want to help support Warriors for Christ, you can use the links down below. Also, you guys, believe it or not, PayPal is allowing us to accept donations. As weird as that sounds, they told us today we can. So you can do paypal.me/WFC Church if you want to help support Warriors for Christ Ministries that way. Otherwise, just, wake up to this, expose this, share this video. Share this video everywhere you go, because here's the thing. We want to beat YouTube's algorithm. We need you to like the video. Like our videos. It takes 2 seconds. Hit that like, share it, and encourage people to like the video. Get this information out there. It's the way we're going to get back in the trending section of YouTube to get around their algorithm. It's just, you got to just like the videos like crazy. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit the little bell to receive all notifications on this channel that you're watching this video on, whether it's youtube.com/Warriors for Christ official or youtube.com/Rich the Street Preacher. One of the two, or both. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate you all. And we will see you guys tomorrow night, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless.
Where's our war cry? We don't even know that we're at war. We don't understand that we're in hostile territory. This isn't a time of peace. It's against the principalities and the powers that are puppeteering the people. And we are in a position to see souls set free. This has been the ancient war cry throughout all the generations of the Hebrew nation. Rock Kasak! Where does it come from? Kasak, this is the Hebrew, the rock-like oomph of the spiritually zealous heart, the game face of a mighty man, tenacity of soul, the gritting of the teeth of the spirit-inspired warrior, and the baring of those teeth to the enemy. Kasak is possessing a resolute and growling resolve for the glory of God, a flush of spiritual fervor, a tensing of all a soldier's muscles. There's a Kasak. We don't have that spiritually. We should. We don't. Because we don't know what we're engaged with. Did you know that you have the armory of heaven? That you have everything you need for life and godliness to push the enemy forces back? And so when you hear Kasak, your knuckles spiritually should immediately turn white, and you should find yourself gritting your spiritual teeth with a belligerence against the enemy. He goes down. There are souls that must be saved. Okay, that's just Kasak. The Hebrew statement is Rock Kasak. However, in the Bible, where that came from, it's Kasak Ematz. The other word that goes with it, Ematz. It's heavenly audacity. It's rushing headlong into the most hazardous and impossible battles without pausing to consider the impossibilities. Who had Ematz in the Bible? David against Goliath? That's some serious Ematz. Okay, he's rushing headlong against the Goliath. It's like, David, we might want to think about this a little. No, I'm not weighing the impossibilities. This is for my God. It's a confidence in victory even before the field is taken. It's lambs moving with liquid ferocity straight into the lion's lair. How about the three that overheard him in the cave of Adullam? He says, oh, for a cup of cool water from the well of Bethlehem. Those guys had Ematz. They go running out, break through a garrison of Philistines to grab a cup of cool water and then bring it back through the garrison. They're being hunted by Philistines the whole time, trying not to spill a cup of water. That's Ematz. Mere men and women on earth are eaten up by the enemy. However, we're not just mere men and women of this earth. We are redeemed. We are bought with a price, and we've been changed into the body of Christ. Ematz means swift-footed, all-believing, super-conquering, prevailing faith in the Lord of battles. What happens to the world if Christians once again get Kasak and Ematz? You know what the apostles had after Pentecost? Something came into them. What was it? You could say it very simply. Kasak and Ematz. Spirit of God. He came in to win. He came in to turn this world on its head. Moses' last gasp. This is his great speech before the promised land, which he never got to enter into. And he's laying out the ground rules for the kingdom that is about to be established across that Jordan River. Be strong and of good courage. Kasak, Ematz. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he it is that does go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. And Moses called unto Joshua and said unto him in the sight of all Israel, Kasak, Ematz. Be strong and of good courage. For thou must go with this people unto the land which the Lord has sworn unto their fathers to give them, and thou shalt cause them to inherit it. Well, what's happening there? The men and women of God are coming to take what was purchased, the promise. You are surrounded by 31 hostile empires. You know, that's what they were headed into. 31 empires on the other side of that Jordan River. 31. This is where we are at as the Church of Jesus Christ, yet we are there without a war cry. Let's understand that we are out to win for the glory of Jesus Christ. And even if we die, we win. Doesn't matter what happens to our bodies. We obey, God wins. Now suddenly we're crossing. Joshua is the same name for Jesus in the New Testament, by the way. Yeshua. This is the Savior, the man of salvation, who has come in to bring us into the inheritance. Be strong and of good courage. For unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swore unto their fathers to give them. Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Rock Kasok. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Rock Kasok, Israel. Rock Kasok, men and women of God Almighty. All the powers of earth and hell that come against your soul, and all the powers of earth and hell that are puppeteering the lost masses, you hit them square in the teeth. And you show love to this world. To anyone who would spit in your face, you serve them and you love them in return and say, Father, forgive them, they know not what they do. Rock Kasok, Israel.